Hello students, let us see one example for superposition theorem. One example for superposition. Here we have taken one circuit. In this we have to find, for this circuit we have to find IAB, comma VCG. These two things you have to find. IAB is nothing but the current flowing between A and B, that is through the 1 ohm, and the voltage across C and G. This is a point C and this is a point G. VCG we have to find. So according to the superposition theorem, if I want to find a response, I need to consider only one source at a time. So in the step 1, so let us do step by step. So step 1, let us consider a step 1. So step 1, consider voltage source. Here I are having voltage source and current source. So consider voltage source 3 volts and make current source open. There is no internal resistance. This is a, so current source open or replace with internal resistance. So by applying this, considering voltage source, by considering a voltage source, the circuit becomes, so this is your figure A, this is figure A, and by considering voltage source, the circuit changes to, circuit becomes like this. So this is your, yeah, this is open, and here you have a resistor connected to this line. Then what will be the value of this one? This is 3 volts plus or minus, and this is your R2, that is 1 ohm, and this is your R1 3 ohms, and this is your R3 4 ohms, and this is your R4 2 ohms. So by replacing a current source, the circuit becomes like this. So what we have to find? We have to find the current through this line, that is IAB. IAB we have to find, and this is a point, this is a point A, this is a point B, this is a point C, and this is a point G. If I want to find this IAB, I need to know this current. I need to know this current. That is, let us consider this is a current I. If I know this current, by applying current division rule at this point A, I can able to find this IAB. I can able to find this IAB. It means that this I is nothing but source current. So if I want to find the source current is equal to, the equation becomes, the current is equal to, total current is equal to total voltage by total resistance. I want to find this I is a total current. I know this total voltage. What is the voltage? Source voltage is 3 volts. Source voltage is 3 volts. So I need to make this 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors into the single resistor, I need to place that value here, I will get this I value. So how will you get that single, how you can replace this total resistances? So if you observe here, this 3 ohms is starting, so this is the starting point, 3 ohms, and it is coming in this line and it is connected to 4 ohms. It means that whatever the current flows through this 3 ohms, the same amount of current flows through this 4 ohms and reaches to this point. It means that here if I have a current I that is divided between this branch and this branch, and whatever the current flows through these 3 ohms, the same current flows through this 4 ohms. If the current is same, then these two are said to be in series. That current reaches to this point and IAB current reaches to this point. Both the currents are added and that total current is flowing through this 2 ohms. So let us replace this 3 ohms and 4 ohms are in series. 3 ohms and 4 ohms are series. Then the circuit becomes, so this is your 1 ohm and this is your 2 ohms, and here you have series. In the series, resistors are added, so this becomes 7 ohms and this is your 3 volts, and this is 1 ohm and this is your 2 ohms, and this is a point A, and here B and C are added, so B comma C point, and this is your G point, and here you have a open line. Now tell me, these 7, how these 7 and 1 are? The starting points are same, ending points are same, the current is divided. So these 7 and 1 are in parallel. If 7 and 1 are in parallel, then 7 in parallel with 1, then equivalent becomes 7 into 1 by 7 plus 1, which is equal to 7 by 8. So this totally is replaced to one more circuit, that is, here it is 7 by 8 in series with 2 ohms, 7 by 8 in series with 2 ohms. So how these two are? These two are in 7 by 7 comma 1 are in parallel. Now this 7 by 8 and 2 are in series. So this is your 3 ohms. So 7 by 8 and 2 ohms. So add this 7 by 8 plus 2, 8 to the 16, 7 plus 16 by 8, which gives you 23 by 8. Now we got a equivalent circuit of this one is equivalent circuit for this one is, here we are getting a single resistor. This is your 23 by 8, and the voltage value is 3 volts. I want to find this current. The current flowing through this branch becomes I is equal to V by R. V is equal to 3 by R is, what is R? R is equal to 23 by 8. So 23 by 8. So which becomes I equal to 24 by 23. I equal to 24 by 23, which becomes 1.043 amps. 1.043 amps. Here we got the value of I. What is this value? So this is the value. So this is your value I. I is equal to 1.043. This is the value of I. So here this value is I is equal to 1.043 amps. This I is get divided into these two branches. Here it goes like this. So I is entering to this A node and is divided among these two branches. Here I can apply voltage division rule. So I want to find IAB. IAB is nothing but current flowing through this 1 ohm. So let us take a current division rule. If current entering is I, whose value is 1.043 and it is divided among two branches. This is your 7 ohm and this is your 1 ohm. Then I want to find the current through this branch 1 ohm. So it becomes IAB. IAB is equal to is nothing but I through 1 ohm. I through 1 ohm is equal to opposite resistance. Total current is 1.043 into opposite resistance. Opposite resistance is 7 by total resistance 7 plus 8, 7 plus 1, 8. So which value is 0.913 amps. 0.913 amps. Here you got this IAB. This IAB is equal to 0.913 amps. If this entering current is 1.043, this current, if this I is 1.043 and if this IAB is 0.913, if this IAB is 0.913, if I subtract 1.043, if I subtract 0.913 from 1.03, because let us rub this one. So let us draw same circuit here. So if you observe here the current I, this is the total current I and this is your 3 volts. Here this is total current I is we got 1.043. This is entering into this node and at this node it is divided among two branches, into this branch and into this branch. Already we got this value. This value is nothing but IAB 0.913 we got. So if I apply KCL here, then I is equal to, the total current is equal to the current through this. Let us consider this is a I1 and this is IAB. I1 plus IAB. We got I is equal to 1.043 equal to I1 we don't know, IAB we know 0.913. What will be the value we will get? I1 is equal to 0.13 amps you will get. If you subtract 1.043, if you subtract 0.913 from 1.043, here you will get 0.13. So 0.13 current is flowing through this branch. So 0.13 current is flowing through this 3 ohms. 0.13. So here the current flowing is 0.13 amps. 0.13, 0.913, which makes you 1.03. The 0.13 current is flowing through these 3 ohms. Same amount of current is to this branch, and it is reaching to same. So is there any circuit? No, it is open. So whatever the current is flowing through these 3 ohms, same amount of current flows through this 4 ohms. Same amount of current reaches to this section. So here you will get 0.13. So here you are getting 0.913, here you are getting 0.13. The totally 1.043 current flows through this 2 ohms. It means that whatever the current supplied by the 3 volts, it is dividing into 2 branches and it is flowing in their respective paths and it is reaching to point B like IAB and 0.13, and at this section these two are get summed together and the total current, whatever the current which is supplied by this 3 volts, it is flowing through this R4, that is 1.043 amps. So what is our thing? We need to find IAB. Do we got, like here we got IAB is equal to 0.913 amps we got. IAB is equal to 0.913. Then the next thing
we have to find what is VCG. C, the voltage VCG, that is of VCG becomes, see, this is a point C and this is a point G. So between these 2 points you have to find the voltage. So between these 2 points is nothing but here you are having 2 resistors. So the VCG becomes the voltage drop across these 4 ohms, voltage drop across these 2 ohms. So we can consider VCG equal to summation of VCB plus summation of VCB and VBG. So how will you get VCB? VCB is nothing but voltage across this 4 ohms. We have resistor and we have current. So multiply 4 into 0.13, that is resistance and current, plus here the current is 1.043. So 1.043 and the resistance is 2. So if you multiply 4 into 0.13 plus 1.043, here you will get VCG is equal to 2.61 volts. So here we got a result of VCG is equal to 2.61 volt. So this is a response only when I consider the 3 volts. When I consider the 3 volts, here this is a response. This is only the step 1. In the step 1 we got current and voltage. The step 2, what you have to do? We have to consider the voltage. We have to replace the voltage with the short circuit and we have to consider the current only. Now let us apply second step. Step 2 in superposition theorem. Step 2. In step 2, consider so this is a step 2. In step 2 consider In step 2 consider 2 amps current source. 2 amps 2 amps current source and make voltage source 3 volts to 0. So by applying this statement, consider 2 amps current source and make voltage source 3 volts to 0. So by considering this step, the circuit becomes like this. the circuit changes to outline, and here you are having one resistor here,
and here it is next resistor. So this is what you are having your step 2 is R2 equal to 1 ohm and R equal to 3 ohms and R3 equal to 4 ohms and R4 equal to 2 ohms, and this current is here. So what you have to find? So this is a point A and this is a point B and this is a point C and this is a common point G. So if you observe between A and G, do we have any resistor?
do we have any element? No. So we can connect this A and G at same point. By connecting A and G at same point, the circuit is like this. So this is a point A, comma G, and this is your 4 ohms, and here you are having a current source. By connecting A and G at the same point, so this becomes your 1 ohm, this becomes 1 ohm, and this becomes your 2 ohms, this is your R2, and this is your R4 is equal to 2 ohms, and this is R3, and R3 is equal to 4 ohms, R3 equal to 4. Now one more observe, between A and G we have 3 ohms. Where is A? A is at the bottom, so can I connect? This is a point C, so this is a point, so this is a point B, this is also same point, so this can I consider this is a B, or I can consider here the point B, and here I can consider this is a point C. So from this point C I can connect a resistor, that is your 3 ohms, that is R1 equal to 3 ohms. C, and it is connected between your C and A, it is connected between C and A, so this is only the A and A line, so I can connect the 3 ohms like this. Now what I need to find? I need to find current flowing through this 1 ohm resistor from A to B. I need to find from A to B, IAB I need to find. I need to find IAB because this is a point A and this is a point B, and I need to find VCG, that is this is a point of G. So A and G are same point, so I can consider this is so. So I need to find the voltage across these 3 ohms and current flowing through this 1 ohm. This is IAB and this is becomes your VCG. So for this one, this 2 amps is entering.
This 2 amps current is entering into
Node C, and it is dividing between two branches. So if I apply current division rule at this point, it is possible to find this IAB. Let us find current flowing through this R1. So for this one, just replace this circuit. Here we are having 3 resistors. Just replace these 3 resistors with single resistor.
How can you replace? This 1 ohm and 2 ohms are in parallel. 1 ohm in parallel to 2 ohms. 1 ohm parallel to 2 ohms. Then the equivalent is 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3. That is 2 by 3. That equal to 2 by 3. So it is totally, these two resistors are replaced with 2 by 3 ohms and one resistor, that is 4 ohms, and one current source 2 amps, and one more resistor, that is 3 ohms. Now how these two are in series? So 4 plus 2 by 3, 4 3 ja 12, which is equal to 14 by 3. So these two are in series. This is totally replaced with a single resistor here and one current source 2 amps and one more resistor, that is 3 ohms. Let us write here. This is your 14 by 3 and this is your 3 ohms, 14 by 3 ohms, and here it is 2 amps current is entering. Here at this point 2 amps current is entering. It is divided among these two branches. If I want to find current through, if I want to find current through 3 ohms, according to the current division rule, total current into opposite resistance. What is opposite resistance? 14 by 3 is opposite resistance by total resistance. 14 by 3 plus 3. Opposite resistance is 14 by 3 plus 3. So by solving this, solving this, what you will get? 1.217 amps. If you solve this one, you will get here 1.217 amps. So this is a current of 1.217 amps. Here we got 1.217 amps. So this is a current of 1.217 amps. So this is a current 2 amps. If I apply KCL at this point, so I is equal to I 3 ohms plus I 14 by 3 ohms to this branch. So I is, what is I? I is equal to 2. So 2 is equal to 3 ohms is 1.217. 1.217 plus I 14 by 3. Then the current I 14 by 3 becomes, just subtract I 14 by 3. If subtract I 14 by 3, so what you will get here? I 14 by 3 is equal to 2 minus 1.217, then it becomes 0.783. So this is very important, 0.783. So the current flowing through this branch is 0.783 amps. 0.783 amps. So let us rub this one. 0.783 amps we got. So current through this one is, current through this branch is 1.217. This is 1.217 and this is 0.783. 0.783 plus 1.217 becomes 2 amps. Now the current at this point, let us draw it clearly. Let us consider these two branches only. So this is your 4 ohms. This is your 4 ohms and this is your 2 ohms and this is your 1 ohm. And this is a point B and this is a point of A comma G. So the current, what type of current you have to find? We have to consider IAB. So let us apply 0.783 amps current is entering into this branch. From this circuit, 0.73 amps entering into this node and it is divided among these two branches. Apply current division rule. I want to find this current through 1 ohm.
current through 1 ohm is equal to opposite resistance is 2 ohm. So 0.783 into opposite resistance by total resistance, that is 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus I current, it is divided into I1 and I2, current division rule. So 0.783 into 2 by 3. 0.783 into 2 by 3, which gives you 0.52. 0.522 amps. 0.522 amps is nothing but current flowing through this 1 amp from B to A. This is the current direction we got. We got current through this 1 ohm from B to A, but actually we need to know, we have to find A to B. We have to find from A to B. A to B becomes minus. So if I consider from current from B to A is 0.522. So this is a downward direction. This is downward direction, but actually we have to find our IAB should be in upward direction. From A to B it has to go. So A to B becomes, IAB becomes minus 0.522. Here we got IAB equal to 0.522. Let us rub this all things. IAB becomes 0.522. So IAB we got 0. IAB we got minus 0.522 amps. Now what we have to find? VCG. VCG is nothing but voltage across these 3 ohms. So VCG in this section, VCG equal to current flowing through this is 1.217 and the resistance is 3. 1.217 into 3. Just multiply this 1.217 into 3. By multiplying 1.217 into 3, we'll get, so by multiplying 1.217 into 3, you will get 3.651 volts. So here we got 2 voltages and 2 currents. Let us sum up this apparent voltages. So what we got, so let us wipe out all these things. Let us wipe out all these things. So by using the step 1 we got 2 values, by using step 2 we got 2 values. So from step 1 what are the values we got? So by considering with 3 volts, with 3 volts we got IAB is equal to with 3 volts, by considering 3 volts we got IAB equal to 0.913 amps and VCG equal to 2.61 volts, 2.61 volts. With 2 amps, with 2 amps current source we got IAB is equal to minus 0.522 and VCG is equal to 3.65 we got 3.651. Now according to the superposition theorem, total response equal to sum of individual responses. Then the final IAB is equal to this IAB plus this IAB. So total IAB is equal to 0.913 plus this IAB, that is equal to minus 0. Actually the value is minus, so 0.522. The total value is 0.391 amps. So this is your total current which is flowing through this 1 ohm with respect to 3 volts and 2 amps. And VCG, so VCG is equal to 2.61 plus 3.651. So by adding these two, here you get 0.26 volts. So this is a total voltage. This is a total response, total voltage at C to G by considering two sources, and this is the total current through 1 ohm by considering two sources. So like this we have to apply superposition theorem. Thank you. We'll see in the next class.